weights kind of in between the hands so that you feel them. And you're gonna sit up really, really tall for me. So again, adjust where necessary. I don't want you to feel too cramped. I still want you to have that space of movement. Good, you're gonna take a nice inhale, bringing the arms all the way up, opening them to the side, and then exhaling them up, coming back. Good, so 4 more times just like this, focusing on that spine being really long. I can face you. So inhaling up and open. And again, we're just kind of giving the ball a little bit of a squeeze, like a constant squeeze. And so again, thinking about not squeezing it 100%, but maybe a good 60. Inhaling up and open, and then exhale here. Great, let's bring the arms all the way up. You're gonna open them here to that V position. You're gonna squeeze a little bit more as the elbows come in. You're gonna release as we lift on up. Spine is still long. Inhaling, squeeze, exhale, release. And again, feeling how now the body parts are working together, right? The squeeze happens as the elbows come in, and then we release it all. Good, 3 more. It's amazing how heavy these weights feel after just a bunch of reps. I'm always amazed. And 1. Great, let's bring them all the way out, palms forward facing. So we're gonna squeeze and then open, lower them down for an extra little bit, and then reach on up. So inhale, squeeze. Now again, you can choose what to do with your fingertips. So your fingers can be all the way out, or you can kind of hold on, which makes it somehow a little bit easier, but your call. Opening wide, exhaling. Good, 2 more. Inhaling, squeezing and opening. Exhaling down. Cool, last one. And then all the way down. Excellent. Let's come back towards the center position here. And you're gonna keep the elbows nice and close for me. I want you to gently hinge back just a little bit, finding that position where you can hold it. Good, and we're gonna squeeze and come on back. Elbows go back. So inhaling, reaching, exhale back. And again, this time the squeeze is a little bit faster on the lift, and then the release is a little bit slower, elbows coming back. So we're gonna work with different tempos today of like going a little bit faster and then a little bit slower. So you inhale, squeeze, lift, exhale, slowly release. Good, 3 more. And 2, and again, still feeling how the hips can open and still stay stable at the same time, how your lower back is supported completely by your core, and that none of this is going into any sneaky places of feeling tension, but rather strength, alignment, and awareness. Great, let's do it the opposite direction. So slowly bring it up, and then exhale, release a little bit faster. Inhale, slowly squeeze and lift. Oh, shakes are happening. Exhale, release. I used to think of the shakes as the only sign of a good workout, and now I realize that is so not true, although occasionally it is nice to know that it's happening. Inhale, squeeze slow. Exhale, release. 2 more. And out. Crazy. And slowly squeeze and lift. And exhale out. Super. Let's lift on up all the way here. Fingertips are nice and long. Bring your feet a tiny bit closer, and you're gonna roll down for me all the way on 3, 2, and 1. Good. So we're gonna keep the arms kind of by our ears hovering, and I want you to, find a way to elongate the shoulders, elongate the arms without creeping the shoulders upwards, and feeling what that feels like. Good. Then you're gonna lift up the arms a tiny bit more, and you're gonna slowly bend the arms going backwards. So we're kind of doing a tricep dip in a different position. Actually walk your feet a tiny bit closer, everyone. And now as you exhale, you're gonna squeeze the ball, lift the hips up, and come on up. So these 2 moves are both gonna be slow for now. So you're inhaling, slowly bringing the bringing the fists down towards the floor, elbows stay where they are. And then you squeeze the ball as you lift on up. 3, 2, 1. Good, so again, releasing the ball a little bit as you slowly come down, engaging your core, tapping your hips. And then exhale, slowly squeeze the ball, returning upwards towards that lifted position. So again, feeling how your feet are nice and planted, checking in that your elbows are more or less staying in their same position. Good, let's do 3 more. So releasing as we come down. And again, I want you to think like how you're not squeezing your face, but I don't want your elbows going out, right? You feel that line of alignment going up and back. Good. Releasing the ball a tiny bit, but still holding onto it and engaging the pelvis, the lower core, the middle core, lifting all the way up. Good. Let's do our last one here. And then all the way squeezing up towards that top position. Wow, awesomeness. Take a nice deep breath and let's start squeezing those legs together again. And we're gonna open up the arms and then exhale, squeeze them closed. Good, open up sideways and exhale, squeeze closed. Good, so again, we're keeping the next 3 at a consistent pace. And those legs are just gently and consistently squeezing and pulsing together. Still trying to think about kind of rotating the tops of your thighs a little bit. And then last time here. Great, super quick break. Maybe walk your feet in a tiny bit further. Great, we're gonna squeeze one time open and then slowly release, come back to the top. So inhale, squeeze, push down, and then come up, 3, 2, 1. So when you squeeze, I want you to do the ball in one squeeze, arms down. And then again, you slowly release the ball as the arms come up in 3, 2, 1. 2 more. Inhale, squeeze down. And again, feeling how the core is still nice and engaged. If you need to come down and take a break, you do that. And feeling how that breath is so powerful at this moment. You inhale, expand, and then exhale, kind of letting it go and coming all the way back to yourself. Great, let's reverse this now. So you're gonna inhale, squeeze down, squeeze the ball, lower down, 3, 2, 1, come up and release. Good, inhale, squeezing, 3, 2, 1, exhale up. Good, 3 more. And again, just sensing how this may feel different, not necessarily easier or harder, just kind of with a different intention. Good, 2 more. Inner thighs hopefully burning a little bit in a nice way. 3, 2, 1, and exhale up. Good, slowly roll down for me. 3, 2, and 1. Great, you're gonna put the left weight on the side and you're gonna remove the ball for a moment and just bring it all the way to the side. Oh, open up your thighs and stretch for a sec. I don't know if my inner thighs were happily burning. All right, here we go. Weight is in the right hand. Arms are gonna go all the way up. Take a nice inhale. Arms come up, head, neck, and shoulders follow, and we reach here. Great, you're gonna bring both knees into a tabletop position, and you're gonna bring the left hand behind your head. You're gonna inhale, squeeze both legs all the way out, and then you're gonna circle just the right arm around. Good, now we're flexing. Inhale, pushing it out. Exhale, circling around. Now, this feels a little bit heavier on one side, right? Excuse me, point and flex, or alternating. Now that's kind of the thing. I want us to see how can we move slow enough where even if the right side is heavier, that we're still not overly compensating. Good, inhaling, stretch. Cool. Oh. And then last time here. And then all the way back. So interesting. Cool, slowly come down, 3, 2, 1, soles of the feet on the floor. And then we're gonna grab a hold of the weight, the middle weight, and come all the way lifted, shoulders down, exhale, roll back down. So we're just doing a quick stop in the middle of an inhale, head, neck, and shoulders come up kind of to where you can hold, and then rolling down. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna come up 3 more times till we get to a pretty high position. Again, allowing each time for the vertebrae to stretch, to breathe. Good, we have 1 more time, and then we're coming all the way up to a seated position. Good, 5 more times going down, so starting at the very top. And again, this is just also about that control of feeling what is your body doing and how much control can you have over it at any point, right? You're not going 100% now. Now you're at like 85, right? And just to keep those percentages plus minus, that you have space to grow. You also have space to just let be. You also have space for taking a moment for yourself to not be at 100%. Good. And last time here. Excellent. How convenient. You're going to just flip the weight into the left arm. All the way here. Inhale, arms up. Head, neck, and shoulders follow. And we reach. Right hand goes behind your head, knees float up, and we start in our pointed position. So inhale, stretching, exhale, circling around, trying not to overly compensate, but just being aware of the weight. Yes, thank you. Inhale, flex, reaching all the way up. Exhale, circling around. Oh. Inhale, point. I do these things, and then when you do them like again, sometimes it feels different. I always find that interesting. Relax it out. And again, seeing how long you can be with your breath, how extensive can you be with this length of the legs, without arching that back. Cool, last time here. And then all the way back. Super, slowly come down on 3, 2, and 1. This time we're going into the middle and we're gonna stay lifted. So again, you're still kind of weaving your fingers in between. I want you to bring the knees in towards you, stretch them all the way out. And then as you point your toes, we're gonna gently come on down, tapping the toes and bringing the feet down towards the floor. So you're bringing the knees in and stretching, making this as big as you can, tapping and lowering. So you can either decide that you wanna have the tap be all the way at the bottom, if that works for you, or you can see, do you wanna tap in the middle first and then lower? It's really your call. It's a very small difference. I just want you to play around with what feels right at the moment. Maybe one time you do that, the other time you do the other thing. So yeah, it's kind of like tapping at the bottom or finding that connection through the middle first and then lowering. Either way, we're gonna do 2 more. And then last time here. Super, knees come down, flex out your feet for me. And then let's roll on up, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Lovely people of mine. Let's put the weights on the ankles to give those extra love moments to the legs and the bum. Don't you love how annoyingly loud they are? That Velcro sound is like, oh, love it. All right. So let's do it here. The ball's gonna be in the right hand. We're tucking the toes. We're aligning first, of course. And you're gonna stretch out this left leg for me and then lift it up parallel to the floor. Great, from here we're gonna pulse and push. Push with the right arm, lift with the left leg, and then just come down and release. So you're pushing, lifting, and you're coming down only parallel again. Good, inhale, keeping the elbows back. Feeling what this feels like to only lift a little bit and then stop. Great, we've got 3, 2, and 1. Good, from here you're gonna push down, bring the knee, bend the knee, bring the heel towards the bum, and then release and stretch out. So your arm on the right is not really doing anything except a full push down, which is still quite a lot. And that left leg is coming on in and flexing out. Again, still feeling how your left oblique is pretty warm at this moment. You're not sinking into the right hip, right? You're still lifting from the center, opening up the chest and seeing, can you extend your neck a little bit longer, right? We don't want to look up. We may look down, but I don't want your neck to be tweaked. Good, 2 more. And then last time here. Excellent. Keeping the ball there, you're gonna point the toes and we're gonna make our rainbow shape. So you're pushing down with the ball, lifting up with the leg, going out to the side. Keep that push down as you come up and over towards the other side. Great. Inhaling up and over. Exhaling, extending. And again, feeling this gentle release in some point. I don't know when that is necessarily. You can also keep your hand down the whole time on the ball. But if you feel like you need a little bit of a release, then make that happen at any point you want. Good, 2 more. And last time. Super, coming all the way back, untucking your toes, and then shifting your weight back, reaching out with that ball in both hands. 3, 2, and 1. Super, you're gonna put the ball to the side for a moment, and we're coming onto both forearms. So you're gonna shift your weight forward onto your forearm position here, bum in the air, tucking your toes, feeling the openness here. Great, you're lifting up your knees for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees go back, push yourself back. And now I want you to come back again into this position, hovering for a moment, lifting the knees for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees come down, shift back. So again, you're still allowing for the core to move you here, keeping the knees nice and hovered. Great, 2 more. Opening up the chest, lifting the knees. Great, last time here. Super, from here, open up the chest a little bit more, stretch out, lift the bum, and then bring it back down to your parallel position. Great, and from here, you're gonna open up your feet a tiny bit. Great, you're gonna gently twist towards the left, keeping your upper body forward facing, twisting towards the right. Great, so inhale, twist to the left. Exhale to the right. So again, you feel how your upper body is holding. Your core is very, very active. And your twist is coming through that belly button, through the spine. Good, we got 2 more. Last full set rather. Excellent, back to the center, walk in those feet, knees come down, and then shift your weight all the way back for a little stretch. Great, 3, 2, 1. Let's go back. So again, aligning here, this time the ball goes underneath your left arm, elbow back, staying in this nice supportive lifted position, tucking the toes, stretching out the right leg, lifting it parallel to the floor. Great. My knee is unhappy. Now you're happy. Knee alive. Ladies, give me 1 second. Sometimes my knee does funky stuff on the left, so let's try that. Okay, here we go. Stretching it all the way. Flexing it up, so you're pushing and lifting, and then releasing, coming on down. And again, with the point or the flex, you really can decide. One side is different. Feel if you want to play around with the difference. Either way, I just want us stopping still at parallel. So we're lifting on up, exhaling back at parallel. Good, 2 more. Last time here. Great. So now we're flexing, you're pushing, knee stays lifted, heel comes in, and then stretch and release. And now think about, where are you holding your body at this moment, right? So I feel it a lot in my arms, I feel it a lot in my belly, right? To make sure that you're still working with as many body parts as you can without overwhelming yourself. Great, let's do 3 more. So pushing on down as the leg comes in, exhaling, extending, still feeling how you can choose the resistance that you want. Great, last time here. Super, pointing the toes, giving that nice ball of squeeze. We're opening up to the side, stabilizing as we come up and over. Remember, keeping that resistance down on the ball as the same, or even playing around with a lift and a lower, thinking about, does it make it harder? Does it make it easier? Does it make the movement more comfortable, right? We can kind of take this as sometimes the smallest of adjustments in something makes it much more bearable. Great. Opening up here nice and long. Good, let's do 2 more. Also feeling how that left stabilizing thigh is also pretty active, and all the way out. Super, coming back to the middle, putting the ball in front, and just sitting back for a moment, allowing for the arms to stretch. Awesome, 3, 2, and 1. Super. We're gonna come back onto the backs. All right, let's do our legs double whammy. So you're gonna put the ball in between the thighs. The weights are still on the ankles if you so choose. Your arms are gonna go all the way up behind you. Exhale, circle around, head, neck, and shoulders lift. And we're here, great. You're gonna squeeze those legs, extend everything out for a moment, and then you're gonna come back. Good, bring your hands behind your head, try it again. Inhale, squeeze, release. And then as you come back, I do want you to bring your feet back together. Great, arms go in a different position. Inhale, squeeze, release. Exhale, come back. So again, constantly changing your arms just to allow your body to feel the difference. You don't have to do the same thing I'm doing. Decide on your own. Good, last 2 times. Squeezing, extending, coming back. Great, last time here. And all the way back. Super, coming down for 3, 2, and 1. Super, releasing the ball. We're gonna put the ball underneath the right side and finding our way into this floaty lifted position. So again, it's kind of between your hips and your bra knee. I lied. So on your hips and your bra strap. So you're kind of sinking into it, but you're still lifting. Good, left hand goes behind your head, keeping the knees together for a moment, both heels on the floor. You're gonna open up and then exhale, squeeze. And then I want you to lift your heel up. So we're gonna alternate between lifting up the knee and then just lifting up your heel. Now again, you'll notice that the heel lift is of course much smaller, totally fine, but I want you to feel that rotation. Good, 2 more. Last time here. Excellent. From here, you're gonna gently look towards the left, reach this arm out all the way, and I want you to lift up a little bit and then sink into it. So we're talking about super small moves. We're gonna lift up a tiny bit more and start to sink down. You should start to feel it here quite a lot. Inhale, lift. Exhale, melt back down. Good, 2 more. Last time here. Excellent. Hand behind your head, you're gonna open up this top leg, stretch out the front. And again, if you need to adjust, adjust. Great, we're flexing out, we're lifting and holding. So again, making sure that the hips are not rocking back. You're using your core to lift this bottom leg, holding it here, squeezing and pulsing. Great, we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Super, back to the center, take a deep breath. Cool, let's go straight away to the other side. Because as always, time is of the essence. Started on the other side today, I like it. Changing it up within my comfort zone. Getting comfortable with the uncomfortable. So again, aligning here, finding that reach. If you feel like you need to adjust, do so. Hands behind your head, smiling. Life is good, hips are stacked, heels are stacked. And here we go. So inhaling, opening, and then exhale, lift. So again, just allowing the body to feel different feelings and different directions of movement with the same level of awareness, right? So what has to happen here in comparison to here, right? This is much more opening, and here it's like you still need to control that upper body in order to lift the heel. Good, 2 more sets. And then last time here. Cool, so you're opening up, you're looking. What I mean with a small lift is like I want you to feel how you can lift your entire upper body without really moving very much. And then you slowly lower down, but you're still not collapsing, right? That intentional lift from the middle, and then exhale slowly back. Good. 3 more. It's almost like how much extra space can you allow to happen? And then keeping that space, we're lowering down with that feeling. Good. Last time here. Excellent, back to the center, opening up that top leg, stretching out the bottom, and again, adjusting where you need to, making sure the hips are still stacked, and then slowly and steadily flexing up here. Great, again, if you want to bring your arm in a different position, by all means, go for it. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent, back to the center, take a deep breath. Cool. Oh my gosh, 3 more minutes. Okay, we're gonna put the ball to the side. I feel like we're in a twisty mood today, so let's twist, everyone. So you're coming into this position, knees are coming here. You're gonna bring the right arm out to the side, and you're gonna bring those hips over as you come around and circle and hold. Great, then you're gonna bring the left arm back and shift your weight back. Right arm stays here, left arm stays down next to you for a moment. So you're inhaling, shifting your weight, slowly reaching up. And then exhale, circling around, bringing the arm on the left back to that huggy position. This is just your extra support. If you feel like you can do this without and that feels comfortable, go for it as well. I'm just doing this as extra. Super. 2 more for me. So again, I want this to feel really slow and controlled, and you feel how that entire side body is very happily active. Cool, last time here. Great, and now we stay. We're gonna bring the knees in, elbow goes to the side, stretch it down. Just a few more. Again, feeling how the knees come in and then you slowly lower it down. Great. 3, 2, happy side bodies, and 1. Excellent, back to the center, take a deep breath and hold. Super, we're gonna open up the knees and we're gonna shift your weight a little bit further forward so you can allow for your neck to go back. 3, 2, 1. And then slowly lifting all the way back to the center, coming back and then recalibrating, adjusting where needed. Good, knees are going up. So here we go. If you want to bring your left arm out to that side position on the left, do it. Otherwise, stay nice and long. So inhaling, shifting the weight to the right, holding, arm comes up. Exhaling, arms come down, using the core to slowly come back. Good, inhaling, shifting. And again, just noticing how much lift you can have, how much internal lift there is with this controlled movement of that heavier leg due to the weights. The more we can start to feel this really on like those internal levels of muscle, the more you feel this is so much deep core, right? Those top layers of muscle also get worked, but this is about something way deeper. Good. Okay, last time here. Good, so we bring the knees in towards us, stretching it out on 5, 4, 3, 2. I thought today was going to be speedy. I realized it's not speedy, it's slow and intense. Great. Coming back to the center, taking a moment, slowly lowering down. 3, 2, 1. Opening up the knees, and again, kind of just walking your hands a little bit so you have a little bit more space and reach. Great, and then slowly lifting your head, neck, and shoulders, squeezing together, and then lifting all the way up. All right, party people, we gotta end so that we are more or less within our 5-minute time, start and end period. But I do want us to open for a moment and just allow for this gentle fold forward, allowing those hips to open, the knees to open, the upper body just to melt, and allow your neck to lean forward and let it go where it needs to. Great, and from here we're going to use the core to stack and roll up. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. From here we lift, flexing the heels, hands together in your prayer position, dive through, wrap around. 3, 2, 1, roll back. And again, kind of like sensing how it feels, what the difference is now with the weights versus the non-weights. Again, always so surprising. It's not so heavy, but think about all of the stuff that we carry through life as well, right? It's like when you can find a way to let some of it go, how much lighter you feel. Inhaling, roll back. And exhale, finding our way to our balance position. Heels opening, shoulders down, taking your breath and being ready for the world. 3, 2, 1. Feet back together, knees back together, hands by your side. Shift your weight forward, hang nice and long. And here we go, saying yes to everything that fits our vision of what we want our life to be, and actively saying no to everything else, and smiling to yourself, because love for yourself is fantastically wonderful. And then exhale, rolling on up on 3, 2, and 1.